This is Talagand, and we're going to be playing Tales of Maj'Eyal. So I just got into this game not too long ago through a good friend of mine, and I've been playing it a little bit. I have yet to finish it, but I wanted to start doing a Let's Play on it because I've been having a pretty good time with it, even though dying is very demoralizing. But I found one of my favorite classes here is the Temporal Warden. So I'm going to go ahead and make a Cornac Temporal Warden because I've had the most success with that race so far because they don't have an experience penalty. It's good for newer players like myself. I'm just going to be playing on normal and roguelike death, so you stay dead permanently. This is the 11th iteration of this character Malix, who was an archer originally, died, and then I made him a Temporal Warden, and with some stupid storyline that he somehow got sent through time and is now going to try to go back in time and prevent his own death. It doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't need to, but let's rock and roll. Alright, so last time I played through, precognition was my best friend. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a point into that. I like this weapon folding, and I'm going to go with the speed boost here and pump some into magic. Alright. So last time I mostly built for archery. I didn't get into the melee skills until much later. So probably what I'm going to do is focus mostly on getting these guardian skills, and then a lot of the sea threads as soon as I can, because that skill is amazing. I'll eventually go hounds, I think, and then maybe into threaded combat. Having Warden's Call, it felt like it did a lot of work last time, but I have not really sure. I'll have to do the math, which I won't do, so we'll just see. So here we go. Here's the Unhallowed Morass, the starting area for Temple Wardens, and it can be frustrating. Oh, let me see here. Let me turn on my folding. So we got these Weaver hatchlings. They're not too bad. The Orb Weavers are kind of they can get you in large numbers. There's one mob though. I can't remember what they're called. Probably see them in one of the later areas. They're a little tougher and a little scarier, so we'll have to watch out for them. So, oh, what is this? Oh, okay. I don't know what that was about. I've seen that event before, but those big words on the screen. I'll have to go back and watch that and see what they actually said. I know there's like a Easter event that's still going on. Last time I went to that zone, though, I went there a little too early, and I don't think I could get out. Maybe I could have rotted out. I don't know. I didn't try, but I got killed there, and I haven't been back since. But maybe I'll try it on this character if I get that far. So I'm just going to be using the auto explorer a lot to jump around. This zone's not usually too bad once I got used to it. I'm also not going to bother reading any of the lore. There's a lot of it. I mean, I would definitely say if you play through the game, take the time to read it. It seems pretty interesting, but I'm not going to do that. So this is mostly focused on seeing how far I can get and building a character and getting feedback from anybody watching this about how to better manage and build these characters, because as I said, I'm still new to this game, and it is a lot of fun. Despite it seeming so simple, it's actually pretty deep. So, alright, let's see here. Oh, here we go. Here's so I was talking about this before with the other mob is the Fate Weaver, and they're pretty scary. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I have another infusion that I could throw on. And I forgot to do that. Let me do that now so that I don't get killed. Alright, so we're just gonna rest, recover. Yeah, so that was pretty close. those Fate Weavers are really the only things here that are generally scary. Everything else is pretty tame. So when I first played through on the Temporal Warden, it took me a couple tries to get out of this zone. But now I got a pretty good grasp on what to expect, so not too worried. I'm just gonna throw these on. I don't even care what they say. They're probably better than what I'm wearing. Alright, so that's the end of level 1. Let's go to level 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see, probably going to do one video will probably be me clearing a dungeon, depending on the size of the dungeon. I know, like, Dreadfell is pretty big and has a lot of levels to it, so that might be multiple videos, but for the most part, I should be able to do, you know, one dungeon in one video, give or take. I'll have to really see what it comes down to. But that's the intent anyway. I want to try to keep them short, you know, maybe definitely no longer than a half hour, but maybe like 15 minutes would be ideal. Just depends on how long it takes me to you know, to do each dungeon and any kind of town stuff in between. So there might be episodes where depending. I mean, if people want to see everything I do, or if they just want to see the dungeons. I don't know. I'll start off just doing everything. Going to town, doing the quests. As I said, I'm not going to be reading anything, so that'll keep the time a little shorter, but we'll just play it by ear. Yeah, so these levels aren't very exciting. Pretty much the same 3 or 4 mob types. And there's Weavers, Spinners, and Fate Weavers, and Hatchlings. And then the boss on level 3. Oh, okay, here's a situation. So I'm going to teleport out of here, because that's too many dudes. Alright. So I think, what is it, my folding? Is it the folding that allows? Or is it just this area that has a chance to give a status? No, that must be the other folding ability. Oh, maybe it's this. Let's see here. Zone-wide effect. You seem to be outside of normal space-time continuum. Plus 10% physical resistance, minus 10% temporal resistance, and minus 20% teleport resistance. Interesting. That's one of the things I gotta get better at, is reading my statuses, which, in a Let's Play might be kind of boring for people watching, but could also be very informative, so we'll see how it plays out. Oh, and I went to custom tile because I noticed some of the tiles you get, despite looking cool, they don't don't change when you put on new gear, and I really like when you can see your little weapons in your guy. Oh, here we go. Here's a Fate Weaver. Yeah, I gotta be more careful. So I should be using precognition a little bit more, but in the earlier zones, I don't worry so much. It's later on, around the time of like the maze, that's when I start to get a little more cautious. Though, not to say that I haven't been killed in the earlier zones since then, because that happens all the time to me still. But, got a pretty good... Ooh, that was close. Got a pretty good handle on some of the stuff. I guess that's the risk of doing a Let's Play with this game, is, it might not be a very long series because, you know, if I get killed. be pretty boring for people to watch the beginning of the game over and over again. So we'll try not to let that happen. Alright. Yeah, those Fate Weavers are scary. I just got a new sword. Oh, okay. Still just a basic sword. Oh, it's better though. Go ahead and get rid of that one. That's the one problem with, oh my god, I haven't taken, haven't leveled up. Alright, let's see here. Go for more accuracy. I'm just going to pump everything in the precognition early because I want to get it as high as possible. Let's see here. Last time I went mines and it was good. It was alright, and Tether was alright. I liked Banish a lot. It saved me later on a couple times, but I found once I got to the middle game, I stopped using these two skills, and I use this one rarely, though it was pretty indispensable when I needed it. So I'm not sure how I want to build right now, but we'll go from there. So I do like this skill a lot, but I think I'm going to take this one because I want the offensive output for now. I'll get that later. Alright. So it should find the boss. I don't remember what it's called, but some giant spider looking thing. Very soon. Let's see, maybe I could precog and find her. No. I gotta be careful with the auto-explore too. It's a good way to end up in a stupid situation. There we go. The Weaver Queen. Alright. So she's gonna create like a bunch of little spawns every so often. So I gotta watch out, just make sure I don't get surrounded. But for the most part, you can pretty much just DPS her down real quick. I mean, this is still normal. I don't know how the game is on later difficulties. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna clear the rest of the level. Get all the XP I can. I like the randomness of the levels too. You never know when you're going to run into the boss. Well, that's not true. There's some of them where the boss chambers are pretty much always the same. But alright, that's the end of this level. You know what? We'll go ahead and do the do whatever this place is called. 0.0. There's the actual boss fight. So I get like 5,000 health, and he comes out and blinds me, and all the other wardens are fighting him. Oh, don't have a skill bound there. There we go. So now I'll get my Rod of Recall, and boom. Alright. Oh god, it's going to take forever to rest here, because you have so much health. I'm going to go ahead and teleport out. Equip this. Oh, that's a war axe, huh? Much better. Alright. So that's... Oh, why did I do that? I hate when I do that. I'll come back and get it later. It really doesn't matter. It's not worth much. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and end this video there. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, let me know. If not, let me know. Either way, let me know so I can get better at this. But yeah, leave me any feedback about character builds or anything else that you think I should do. As I said, I'm still brand new to this, so I have a lot to learn, and we'll go from there. Alright, thanks for watching. Oh no, I'm gonna go that. Alright, take care.